Hi, Art2. I'm going to talk about a couple last things from your study guide that I want you to be aware of because these will be questions on your exam. Excuse me for talking funny today. I bit my tongue really hard last night, so it hurts. So let's take a look. And here is our study guide right here, midway evaluations. Why are these so important in art class and in life? Remember, midway evaluations was your assignment where you need to come up and show me your art and I could give you some feedback. Okay, this is really important because it allows you to get ahead of any mistakes you might be making. It allows you to get some constructive feedback so that you can make your art as good as possible and get a great grade. These are important in life because in your job, you should do this one day. That way you don't get fired. It's good to go up to your boss and go, hey, is there anything I could be doing better at my job? Because you could be making a mistake that you don't realize and it could hurt you. This also shows that you care, which is a good quality. Okay, next one. What is the difference between Pinterest and Pexels.com? So, Pexels is wonderful because it's this wonderful website that we can get free high quality pictures that we can use for for reference pictures, and that's great. And Pinterest is another wonderful website which has lots of arts and crafts on it, but these are finished things that people have made that they want to share, or they might even be trying to sell or something. And it's great to get inspiration here. But if you use pictures off of Pinterest, you could be using somebody else's art, and that could get you into legal trouble. Pexels is so great because they're free and they're copyright free, so you won't get in any trouble for using them. All right, last one, Bob Ross. We had a Bob Ross a couple of days where he made a sunset, and we learned about Bob Ross, and we learned why he's good and we learned why he's bad. So I do like Bob Ross a lot. He's great because he teaches some great techniques like how to blend paint. The bad part of Bob Ross is, you see that right there? 28 minutes for a full video on how to make a whole towering peaks painting. Now, he is so good, he can make a painting in half an hour. He's got years and years and years and years of experience, and that is why he can do things so easily. So that misguides us. That makes us think that we have to be able to paint something really well in half an hour. But as you've seen, we spent months on painting, and it takes a long time to make a really good painting, especially when you're new. So yes, Bob Ross does teach us some great techniques, but he also teaches us that you can make this painting in half an hour or 45 minutes, and that's not very likely. So those are the answers. So just study those, remember those for the test.